Hi and welcome to this video editing tutorial using Filmora 14. If you're a complete beginner in video editing, then this is the video you need to watch. I'm going to show you in very simple and clear steps how to add video clips to your timeline. I'm then going to show you how to move them about on your timeline and to shorten the length of the video. I'm going to show you how to edit a video clip so that you can take parts of that video clip out that you don't need in there. Enough of me talking, let's get straight into it. When you open Filmora, this is the first screen that you will actually see. And on here, you've got Create Project, you've got Creator Hub. Now, this is where you're going to find lots of tutorials by Filmora creators. You've also got Toolbox. Now, in here, there's some really cool stuff that you will want to go and have a look at and to try. You've got Smart Short Clips. That's where you can take one of your videos and Filmora will create shorts from that video that you can use on other platforms as well as YouTube, like TikTok. You've got AI Video Enhancer, which will use AI technology to enhance the quality of your video. There's a huge amount of stuff that you can make use of here. What we want to do is start to create and learn how to edit a video. So you just click on this big blue piece here. This is your editing workspace. Now, when you first look at it, it can look very technical, maybe a little bit, overwhelming, but bear with me because you're soon going to learn how to quickly put together your first video clips just by following this simple tutorial. Okay, I want to start by just showing these tabs here. Now, this one here, you've got your media tab. Now, this is where you can import media from your device into this work area so that you can start to edit your video. Now, this here is where you're going to import your media from. Now, I've got this set up with these clips ready to go, so I'm just going to highlight them all, click on open, and there they go. They drop down into the import section. Now, this over here is like a DVD player or a video player. Now, let me show you what I mean. If I select this one, and when you select a clip, you're going to get this pop-up box. And what it's saying is resolution or frame rate of this media does not match the settings of this project. And it's asking you to match it to the media, which is what we're going to do. Now, there's our first clip. It's a plane taking off. Now, I know it's going to be quite loud, so I'll turn that down. There we go. And what you would have noticed when we added the clip and it appeared on the timeline here, you've got this box over here on the right hand side with all sorts of options. So set up video at the moment, so we can make all sorts of changes to the video. Click on audio, we can increase or decrease the volume. We can set audio channels, fade in, fade out. Now, that's all a bit technical and a little bit advanced, so we'll leave that for now. So all we're going to do is just drag these different clips down. And as you can see, they're going to clip onto the clip before it. So let's just carry on doing that. It's going to ask for the frame rate. This one down as well. And there we are. We've already started to build a story. You've started to already your first video together. How cool is that? So let's have a look what's happening here. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go up to edit and I'm going to select all because I want to lower the volume on these clips. And we're going to click on audio and we're just going to turn the volume right down. There we go. Don't really need it. So we've got a clip here of an aeroplane taking off. This then goes to what would probably be when you're just arriving on your destination or arriving at your destination. And this is the clip inside the cabin. Obviously, these are in the wrong way round. They're in the wrong places, if you like. So how do we change that? That's very simple in Filmora. All we do is just grab the clip we want, put it in there, and now
inside the cabin appears before we're coming into land, which makes perfect sense. So that's how easy it is to move your clips around. Now, if you want to make these clips shorter, all you do is go to the edge and drag that down, and they all clip into place. Again, there we go. Now you may want to make that one shorter as well. So we go from there straight into inside the cabin of the aeroplane, and then it'll go on to flying over the destination. Now, obviously, as we're coming into the destination, then we may want to show a random clip of the plane landing or a plane landing. So let's add that. There we go. And what you can do this front edge and drag that up, and it will show it at a different point in the landing. There we go. It's actually meeting the runway now. Now, when you're editing or moving a clip, what you will need to do is just click on it and you'll see a white outline appear around that clip. That means whatever you do with this clip, you can delete it, cut it. It won't affect any of the other clips here. So let's have a look how we can cut something from the middle of the clip. So we're going to select this clip here, go over here to the scissors icon and click on that. And then what we do is we drag this red line here, click the scissors again, and it split that into 3 sections. So if you wanted to take out this bit, we just hit delete. So let's have a look what happens here then. Just at the start of the runway now, suddenly it jumps. So you may think, well, that doesn't look right, but I've deleted it. There's no need to worry, because if you go here, there's this little arrow, and this is your undo arrow. Now, if you watch down here, when I press the undo arrow, here we go, that clip is back in place to where it should be. So it just continues along, it doesn't jump. If you clip something and delete it and suddenly realise you've made a big error, just go here to the undo button and click on it. The other way you can edit clips is by keyboard shortcuts, which are really quick. So let's say I wanted to clip part of this one. Rather than go over here and then do delete, what I can do, I can Control B, drag this along, do Control B again, select it, and then just press delete on my keyboard. Now, learning the keyboard shortcuts can save you a lot of time. And what we're going to do is add B-roll. So what's B-roll? Well, if you think of A-roll as your main story clips here, timeline, B-roll is a way of adding more engaging and interesting parts to the story or video, and you don't have to mess around clipping and editing part of the main video story, because you can just drag the clips and place them above this video track. It's like adding another track. You can add as many tracks as you want over here. So let's have a look at this here. So we're going to add a video track. And what we're going to do, so maybe you was on a long flight, and when you put your main video together, you suddenly think, oh, I forgot to show that beautiful sunset or sunrise that happened mid-flight. So what we can actually do is download that clip. So we can import a media. And your B-roll can be this. So you can just drop it in here. So now what happens here now is you're shown in the cabin and you wanted to show that B-roll, that lovely sunset, sunrise. But then it's changed to you landing, so it's not quite in the right place. So just move it along a bit and you can shorten this down. So in actual fact, now if we do it, we've got inside the cabin And here is where you shot the beautiful sunrise or sunset. And then it shows the next day when you're just about to land. So there's another added bit to your video. So what we've done here, we've gone from nothing to creating a story and adding B-roll in a very easy and quick way. Now, B-roll can also be used not only for adding more content and more engagement in your videos, can also be used to mask any errors that you've made in the editing that you didn't want people to know about and you couldn't rectify for whatever reason. When you put your video together, now that is very simplified. This has been very simplified, and we've just looked at video clips here. And when you've done with this, what you will want to do is actually export it or save it. So you just click on export. And what you would do, we're going to do it to a local one, so we can download it to my computer. You make sure the format's on MP4. Quality, you can lower it or higher it. I'd leave it as recommended. All of these settings here are already preset for you. There's no problem in leaving them the same. What we want to do is give this a name. So let's put in holiday flight, and you can select your device. Let's do holiday flight again here. And you can here you can select what file you want to save it into on your computer. Preset is default. Again, recommended. And all you do is click on export. And what happens, this then exports this down to your video. Now this can take a minute or two, or a little bit longer if it's a longer video. Obviously, this is a very short video. There we go. It's all done. So what you can also do from the export, you've got local, got device, you've also got social media. So you could actually export your video direct from Filmora to YouTube, Vimeo, or TikTok. Now, myself personally, I prefer to download it to my computer and then watch it through on the full screen so I can see if there's any errors or if there's any more work needed doing to it.
Well, there it is. That's how easy and quickly you can start to put a video story together. Any questions you want to ask or need to ask me, just leave them in the comment section below this video. And I've also left you a link where you can go and download Filmora and give it a try for yourself. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to get notified when my new videos go up onto YouTube, then please subscribe. Now, the next video that you need to watch is right here. Now, this is where I show you how to edit and add audio to your videos. So thanks for watching. Bye for now.